Here is your own dream catcher. You shall see. It wards off the worst nightmares. It will help you sleep like a baby.
Well, hello, everyone.
It's Cisqua! When I grow up, I'll defend our village like Cisqua does. I'll snatch the captain on my stallion. And we'll feed him red army ants.
Cisqua has become a real hero.
A hero in hiding. The moon has already crossed the sky twice, and Cisqua is still living on the mountain.
Captain Monasterio holds grudges, you know, and...
Make way!
Visitors! Look, there! Soldiers!
Leave no stone unturned.
Cisqua isn't here. You will have searched our village for nothing.
He's not here, Captain. Posture, mind your posture. An enemy lurking could sneak up and surprise you.
Oh, Captain, that Cisqua is so elusive. A man as important as you certainly must have bigger fish to fry. I'll wager if that poor devil's hiding, he's most likely scared. You know, scared of the powerful captain of Los Angeles.
Obviously. My reputation. My military prowess.
Oh, that smells good. May I?
Hey!
I suspect you are right. We're wasting our time searching here. Lancers, return to the garrison!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hurry, you nincompoop!
That was close.
You don't suppose we may have left too hastily?
Of course we did. You just sit back and watch. That bowl Garcia picked up was an important clue. Who do you think ate from it? Turn around, men! The fugitive is still here. Search the village.
Oh, all right. You know how Zoro's been keeping me busy these past few nights?
He's here!
Hey! Grab that man! Don't let him escape this time, or you'll be the ones going to prison!
Cisqua, remember the name of the man who captured you. Corporal Gonzalez.
Nobody rush out. Follow orders. Be disciplined.
Get back! That's an order! The fugitive surrenders to me, your sergeant!
It's a good thing we can always count on the troops in Monasterio to bungle their maneuvers.
Let go, Corporal! You may move aside while I arrest this dangerous criminal! Now shoo!
No, he's mine. I caught him.
Cisqua. The governor awaits you in Monterey. He'll ship you to a camp in the hottest place in Mexico. You will spend the rest of your life there breaking rocks!
No, it's not fair.
Captain, we all know that revenge is bad for your health. You should give him a pardon.
A pardon? You must have read that in some book for pretty senoritas. Return to the garrison!
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
Monasterio sending Cisqua to Monterey. He'll send him to a labor camp.
If he does, then we'll never get Cisqua back.
I'll travel to Monterey to speak to that governor, Don Parasol.
Wait, Grandmother, that's a voyage that takes several days.
I will go. No Chumash brave will rot in a labor camp. This is not the moment to sit on our rumps counting butterflies, my little darling.
Grandma,
Hush, and go fetch the outfit for Zoro.
you sure? She looks like she could eat Monasterio alive. Here I am. I went back to the house for a clean set of clothes. That way, I will look respectable in front of Don Parasol.
Will this suit of clothes help you in liberating Cisqua?
Indeed. You'll see. The suit I chose is magical. That palace over there is the governor's mansion. Huh? Oh. Yeah.
Please, senor.
Oh, Don Diego. You came to say your final goodbyes to him. He'll be on the first boat to a labor camp.
He is not on that ship yet.
Don Diego, Senorita Ines, what brings you here?
Your Excellency, I've come to beg you to pardon the young brave Cisqua.
Oh, no, not that boring story again. The case is closed, Senora. Ugh, it's way too sugary. I'm never going to serve that at my receptions.
It's delicious.
Oh my, you are so right, Sergeant. They're delicious.
Your Excellency, for months now, Cisqua has lived in the mountains alone, far from his tribe and family. Don't you think that that is sufficient punishment?
No! That warrior attacked an officer of His Majesty's army. He deserves to be sent away.
Governor, only a pardon will allow us all to live in peace.
Be quiet, will you? Hush up! I don't want to hear any more talk about that Siksuk. That Indian's name's unpronounceable. I've a reception 2 days from now, and nothing's ready! It's awful! And I have horrible nightmares every night!
Nightmares? I have a solution to your problem, Your Excellency. Please accept this dream catcher as a gift from the Chumash Nation to guard your sleep.
Devilish idolatries! They bring bad luck.
Don't be afraid, Your Excellency. Not only will you no longer have nightmares, but this dream catcher will help you make it a great reception that people will never forget.
It will?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course, in exchange, we need to appease the spirits the Chumash way by giving a warrior back to the Chumash, like Cisqua, for example.
Wait, you can't possibly... If...
Of course, Cisqua will apologize to the captain in public.
Many thanks, Don Diego. I order the man's immediate release.
Huh?
But if he does it again, Captain Monasterio may have him exiled.
I apologize, Captain Monasterio.
What? This is a travesty!
Many thanks, my friends.
It is impossible! He can't have let him go!
I'll go with you. We'll need a lot of wood for the fire.
tracks lead straight to Monterey.
Monasterio will surely have Cisqua shipped away if we don't catch up with them.
Ride with the wind. An aging woman like me would only slow you down. I will sing to implore the spirits to protect you.
Go on, Diego. We'll stay and detain them.
Let the games begin.
Nobody can board. Those are the orders.
I promised my grandmother to come check with Captain Monasterio to see if anyone has found Cisqua. He disappeared, and Grandma's very worried.
Senorita de la Vega. What a surprise. What? Don Diego couldn't join you?
Diego is at the governor's. We're looking for Cisqua. Do you know where he is?
Your Indian is about to sail off on a nice long voyage in the ship's hold to a labor camp in Mexico.
What do you mean? The governor pardoned him.
If he stayed out of trouble. But you see, he has now been charged with insulting the governor. Or is it horse theft? I'm not sure.
Oh, no, Captain. We made an obituary arrest. No. What was it? Oh, yeah! Arbitrary. That's the word you said.
Oh, my goodness. That means that Cisqua did no wrong and should go free. Isn't that right, Captain?
Garcia, that's 1 month on manure duty for you.
Captain, at least allow me to see Cisqua.
Unfortunately, this ship will soon lift its anchor, and we must stow the gangway.
Wait!
Well now, Captain, are you already leaving California without so much as a farewell?
Oh my! It's that awful Zoro!
Zoro, you too belong in a labor camp. Lancers, arrest him! Yes, sir!
Come on! Attack! Oh, catch him! Attack! Catch him! Catch him!
Halt, Zoro!
Senorita de la Vega! Oh, what have I done? Fan! Smelling salts, quick! Oh, dear! Oh, dear! Oh. Ines!
Water.
Water? Water? You're right away, Senorita! Here's some water. Wait, what are you doing? You can't go in there. That's Captain's orders.
Any other takers for a midnight swim? Is it raining jars here or what?
Feeling a bit fatigued?
No, I cannot let you see your friend.
Look, Cisqua! He just dove in! He's swimming away!
What? Where? I don't see any. Not again! Oh, no, 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 no!
Zoro!
I'm here. Oh, I mean over here.
I'll get him. Halt, Zoro!
Here, Captain.
Captain!
Where is Cisqua? He isn't in the hold.
He isn't there! We put him in a place that you would never guess!
Captain, that Indian, Cisqua, isn't in the hold.
Well, of course he's not down there, Sergeant. Because he's on board the Santa Clara. That ship over there that's prepared...
Be quiet, you fool!
Thank you for the information, Corporal.
Yoo-hoo!
Zoro!
Wow, he's amazing.
Give it a good look. Your dear California. You won't ever see it again.
Is this the ship offering the free trip to Mexico? I've always wanted to see the pyramids.
Zoro! You've come to lose to the greatest of all fencing masters.
You mean you're the best fencing master we've got? Ah, I see. That explains why the Lancers can't wield a sword.
What? Take that back! Zoro! Get back! Don't go near this prisoner!
Not even like this? Or may I do it like this?
We got him!
Stand back! He's all mine.
You might have to try to catch me first, Maestro.
Yeah.
1 point for Zoro.
I'll take that. Just be in your way up here.
I'll show you who's best with a sword.
Up here. Wow, impressive. Oh, good thrust. Very elegant. What? You think you can show me that again? Impressive. I can't wait to see your grand finale. Oh my! That's an unusual way to attack.
Soldiers, help! I'm scared of heights!
Hurry, Cisqua. Dive in and swim to shore.
Thanks a lot, Zoro.
Just you wait! Don't try to hide or flee, Zoro! Come back and fight like a man!
Oh, I'm right over here.
No? I want down!
As you wish, Maestro.
No!
Ouch.
Leave me alone!
I'm so relieved you escaped. Diego, where have you been, dear boy?
At the Presidio, with
hours of waiting before I could see the governor, only to find out that Cisqua had already been set free by that cad, Zoro.
Zoro and I fought off a bunch of soldiers.
Oh, life's so unfair. I never get to watch the fun stuff.
Zoro must be aware that Diego objects to any fighting and very considerately waits for Diego to leave before he strikes.
Sure, grandmother. That must be it.
Ready, Captain. On guard! Fancy one last bout, Captain.
It's raining swords, Excellency!
Captain, what is the meaning of all this?
This was a warm-up. You scored quite well, by the way.
Do not patronize me.
Captain, you lasted 8.5 minutes against, well, me.
Ahem!
Apologies. Don Esteban Parasol, Viceroy of California. Allow me to introduce the legendary fencing master of Monterey,
Maestro Antonio Ramirez de la Poterna.
Don Diego de la Vega. Very impressed. And this is my friend Bernardo.
Given our recent difficulties, I invited the maestro to Los Angeles to train the men in new techniques to be used against...
Zoro, of course. He has humiliated your men.
Yes.
And thwarted every single one of your plans to ensnare you.
That bandit was just very lucky, that's all.
And bested you in each and every sword fight, did he not?
And your point is?
My point? Oh, yes, of course. Aha! I, too, could benefit from Maestro Ramirez's instruction. So could you, Don Diego. You must be taught so you can face him. And everyone we trust, soldiers and rancheros, should also be made invincible. And what if that Zoro attacked the De La Vega Hacienda? Or another hacienda? Or the palace?
That would be terrible, Viceroy. But it shall not happen.
The only problem is, I'm against using violence. It ruins spiritual harmony.
Oh?
Why don't you say that to Zoro?
Just enjoy it. Consider it exercise.
Exercise? Under the scorching sun? In this dust and sand?
Come on, Don Diego. We have a deal. A bit of exercise will do us no harm. See you tomorrow for our lesson.
Yes, this pretentious fencing master deserves to be taught a lesson. Huh? I cannot risk being unmasked, so I shall show them the extent of my talent.
Pathetic. Worse than pathetic. Very well now. You, soldier, are sure of winning against my grandmother. Frankly, Captain, you haven't given me much to work with.
And still, you've yet to see the worst.
Oh, no. Who taught you to use a sword?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother, Sergeant? Where? In her kitchen?
Oh, in her kitchen, too. But...
Silence, Sergeant! We've not come here to hear about your family life.
This Zoro must know every attack, every thrust taught by your very, very basic, archaic, simplistic repertoire. In short, bad, totally bad, worse than bad, badissimo, pathetic, appalling. So, we must teach you a new move. A secret thrust of my own invention that he cannot know. The Maestro's thrust. On guard!
Attack, Sergeant!
But why me?
Because you're a sergeant, Sergeant!
Sir, if the sergeant is not up to the task, I am at your disposal.
What? You? A corporal? And who said I'm not up to the task?
You did.
Oh, that was a strategy. On guard. Oh. Ah.
That, Sergeant, is your new secret thrust against Zoro. Sidestep his attack, switch hands, slice down, slice up, disarm, then in for the finish.
Move, Sergeant. We haven't got all day.
Yes, Captain.
We'll try it at half speed. On guard! Now switch!
Got it! Oops!
Well, keep working on it. With some effort, you should nail it down. Before the 20th century. At least, I hope so.
You better master Maestro Ramirez's instruction immediately.
Yes, Captain.
Or you will find yourself back on laundry duty.
Maestro! Maestro!
On guard! I did it! Captain! Maestro! Did you see? Did you see? Oh, at least you saw me, right, Gonzalez?
I saw nothing. Nothing at all, Sergeant.
All right, gentlemen.
Well, Maestro, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Proceed. Don Diego, that is a ceremonial sword? Ah, it is indeed. It was a gift from my father, Don Alejandro de la Vega. And it is completely inappropriate for sparring. Really? But it's so pretty. This is a real work of art.
You should hang it up on some wall. Let's just find you something a little bit more, suitable.
Excellency, you say such frightening things. Do we really have to fight? So far, I'm not very impressed. I'll go easy on him.
But Maestro, he'd take that as disrespect. No, you must treat him as if he were Zorro himself.
As I would Zoro, but your Don Diego might not survive such an encounter.
I can live with that.
No, this one isn't even shiny. Now, Don Diego, before I begin my instruction, I must assess your skill. So, raise your blade and prepare. Is it supposed to be this heavy? On guard! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Really? Is this quite necessary?
It is, Don Diego. It's high time you improved your skills with the sword.
These lessons have lost all entertainment value. I believe it is now time for me to take my leave.
But Don Diego, don't you want to improve your skills? What if Zoro attacks? Come on, you're nearly there.
One can only hope that Zoro has the good taste to attack with a ceremonial sword, and then we may both stand there admiring our blades, with no damage done. Completely incompetent. Ready for your lesson, Excellency?
Me? Oh, well, of course. But my lumbago is acting up today. Perhaps we could postpone my lesson?
As you wish. By that time, perhaps De La Vega will be ready for lesson number 2, when pigs fly.
No, Maestro. I'm afraid you've scared our good friend Don Diego away. What a pity.
Yes, such a good friend who gives up so easily.
Yes, Captain. A friend who has just returned from Spain, and a very elegant caballero who honors us.
Elegant?
Indeed. Have you seen the way Senorita Carmen looks at him? I bet you wish she looked at you that way.
If the senorita saw how he handled a blade, she wouldn't give him a second glance.
I must admit, poor Don Diego wouldn't last long in one of our famous competitions.
What a brilliant idea, sire.
Is it?
Absolutely. Zoro won't be able to resist showing up too. And then, gentlemen, I know how to eliminate Zoro.
No, I do. I did get the idea after all. Brilliant. That sums it up perfectly. You know what, Captain? I surprise myself every day.
Captain Monasterio has organized a competition, a great fencing competition. Tomorrow at noon, in honor of Maestro Ramirez. The winner will receive as a trophy a beautiful, solid gold medal. Oh, thank you, Doña Maria. What a wonderful cook you are. What a wonderful wife you would make. A soldier spends hours with his backside on his horse just to fulfill his duty without anything to eat. Ow. Ow! Oh.
It sounds frightful.
Frightful? Do you think so? Shapely, yes. Impressive, yes. But frightful?
Not your backside, Sergeant. The contest. It's scheduled for noon, but I never rise before 2.
But you have to take part in it, for the De La Vega's honor.
That's just inhuman.
If the son will not compete, then the father shall.
Father, no! It's too dangerous!
But Don Alejandro, would you worry your daughter by taking such a risk? I assure you, my father would do no
I'm in.
But father, you are too old for that kind of thing.
Old? Me? I'm still in my prime.
Fine, I will compete. Regretfully, but since it has to be done, I will compete in our father's stead. And I will make sure no harm comes to Don Luis.
Adios.
Senores, on guard.
Just 1 peso. Do you want to put me out of business? The house doesn't do credit.
Buy a favor to give your beloved. I also have some authentic Lucky Charms.
The winner will take home the Medal of Honor, granted me by His Majesty, our good King of Spain in person. A treasure made out of real solid gold. Huh?
Diego, don't you have someone special you'd like to give a favor to?
Senoritas, it was impossible for me to choose between the radiance of 2 bright suns.
There is no need, Father. The captain has already seen to it.
Diego!
Don't overdo it. She's my friend.
But you do know this is to protect her. Get out!
I'll be honored to escort you, Senorita.
How sweet of you.
And now, Senor Don Diego de la Vega against Corporal Ignacio Gonzalez. Gentlemen, on guard!
Diego, raise your sword! You're supposed to preserve the honor of the De La Vegas, not sully it.
Father, I can't hold my sword and use my fan at the same time.
Diego, we've not gathered here to fan ourselves.
Could Bernardo possibly do it then? I feel so hot. If he could just stand behind me like that.
Diego, look out!
Whoa.
Diego, are you all right?
Of course I'm not all right. This shirt is made of silk. Now it's stained, probably damaged beyond repair. Perhaps my Spanish soap quick, take me home, Bernardo.
Not exactly a champion with the blade. Is he, Senorita?
The De La Vega's honor deserves far better than that. I shall take part in this competition.
Father, no!
Well, my friends, that's one objective reached. You made a fool of your rival in front of the girl, but there's still no sign of Zoro.
Trust me, he'll be here.
Quick, Bernardo. We mustn't keep our friends waiting. They're so eager to catch Zoro.
Let's go, Tornado.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Bravo, my friend. Bravo.
And our semi-finalists are Captain Monasterio and Don Luis Villalonga.
So, enjoying yourself, Don Luis?
I am, Captain. In fact, I may just win the day. And our famous Maestro's medal.
Oh, will you now?
Gentlemen, on guard!
Captain, this is a friendly contest, not a fight to the finish.
Still think you'll win the day, Don Luis?
Enough! Stop this, Captain.
Zoro!
Zoro.
I'm here for your contest, Captain.
Zoro, you are going to wish you hadn't come here to taunt me.
I hope that I'm not too late. Oh, 2 against 1. You are really spoiling me. Oh, good work there. Ah, you've been practicing, Captain. I see the Maestro's lessons everyone is talking about have not gone entirely to waste. Missed! Yoo-hoo!
This is horrible.
Why? Is he wearing a silk shirt too?
So, Captain, how is the water?
Get off me, you fools!
No, Captain, my turn. Now, this is between Zoro and the Maestro. In other words, me. That is why I'm here. To see if Zoro can out-Maestro the Maestro. Well then, on guard. You are good, I'll give you that. But I am even better.
Zoro!
Even if that were true. Oh, I do have other skills. For example, my penmanship. Then there are my barbering skills. Maestro, you will be so much faster without that mustache weighing you down. No! My mustache! You're welcome. So, my fellow Angelinos, who has won the captain's contest? Gracias, amigos.
Soldiers, apprehend that fiend!
Oh, Captain, my captain. Have I overstayed my welcome?
Sergeant! The secret thrust! Huh?
Wow! Garcia, you executed that maneuver perfectly.
Oh, do you really think so?
Yes, it was brilliant. Adios.
Adios, Zoro!
Garcia!
What a lovely medal. Please do thank His Majesty for me. But for now, I must be off.
And you call yourself a maestro? What are you master of, huh? The art of the humiliating defeat?
Oh, but I seem to recall he defeated you before me.
What do you mean, you pathetic second-rate fencer?
It's too bad Diego missed the show. I think it would have been educational for him.
I can't believe Zoro faced all those formidable swordsmen on his own. I still shudder at the thought.
The sentiment does you credit, senorita.
Zoro!
For the honor of the De La Vegas!
Viva el Zorro! Viva el
Viva el Zoro!
Viva el Zorro!
That brooch is just perfect. It complements your youthful figure, Your Excellency.
Well, I do my best to keep in shape.
Los Angeles is growing, Your Excellency, and it needs an alcalde to run it. My husband, Don Luis, is the right man for the position.
Well then, you'll be delighted, my dear Isabella. I shall appoint an alcalde. I shall name Don Alejandro de la Vega.
What?
Great idea, isn't it?
You two, hurry up! I don't pay you just to stand around. Ines, what are you doing here?
Oh! Oh! No, my name's Rosa. Excuse me, I'm terribly clumsy. This happens all the time.
This is incredible. It's Ines de la Vega's perfect double. This is the opportunity I was looking for.
I sailed here from Mexico City and I'm looking for a job. I can read and write. I've had good schooling. I'm willing to do anything.
Anything? I might have a job for you. Something rather special involving acting. It would be to play a little joke on somebody I know.
Oh, fun! I'm actually good at acting. Just watch this. Oops, excuse me. It happens to me all the time.
Never mind about that, my dear Rosa. You and I are going to do a little shopping.
This dress fits me perfectly. Thank you, Doña Isabella.
Expect people to call you Ines. Above all, don't act the least bit surprised. Have you got the documents I gave you earlier?
Don't you worry now. I know exactly what I have to do. I've memorized my lines.
And speak no more than needed. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, of course.
How much are they?
See you outside later.
Let's split up now. We can't let anyone see us together.
Oops!
No, this is very, very bad for business. Hello, Senorita de la Vega. I could never wriggle in...
Excuse me, senor. Thank you very much.
Senorita de la Vega, you've dropped something! What's come over her? Oh, Captain! Captain! Captain Monasterio! Hello, Captain Monasterio. What brings you all this way?
Don Alejandro, you and all the De La Vegas are under arrest, sir, for high treason.
What? Oh! This is ridiculous! I'm sorry, Don Alejandro.
And him?
Forget him. He's not even a Vega. Now, go fetch that Don Diego.
No, Captain, you've no right to do this. He's done nothing wrong.
Oh, you don't say. Senorita Ines, I think that you lost this out in front of my garrison.
What?
The garrison of Los Angeles will be attacked at nightfall, and Captain Monasterio will be shackled, etc., and etc. It's a plot against the army.
No, it wasn't me.
Come now, Captain. You can't be serious.
Let's have no more lies. Everyone saw her. Furthermore, it's signed by you, Don Alejandro. Toss him in prison.
Get your hands off me!
All right, I understand. Let's try to figure it out first.
Huh? Nobody here. You two, go upstairs. Corporal,
Yes,
you go check the stables, and I guess I shall simply give the kitchen a thorough inspection.
Rosa, you must stay inside this house until I come back to fetch you. Now, is that clear?
You aren't playing a joke, are you, Doña Verdugo? You're actually up to no good. Otherwise, you wouldn't make me promise to stay in this musty old cabin.
Oh, you've nothing to fear, dear Rosa. I've already told you.
I'm not the one who has anything to be afraid of. It's you, right? If I told people in town what I'm doing for you...
Why on earth would you do that, sweet Rosa?
I wouldn't do it at all. If you were to give me bags full of pesos about this big. Whoa!
Oh, you shall get what you deserve.
Nobody here. So delicious.
Oh, get out of my kitchen, Sergeant! You certainly won't find Don Diego in my kettles!
We haven't found Diego de la Vega, Sergeant.
Me neither. Oh, that does it. Don Diego's not here. It's back to the barracks. Oh, thank you, Doña Maria.
Hands off! That's for Don Alejandro and Senorita Ines. And when you bring it to them, it better still be full.
Bernardo, what we need to do right now is prove my father and Ines are innocent. For sure, Monasterio is capable of telling big fibs when he wants to get rid of our family, but not the Angelinos. So let's go ask them to tell us what they saw.
It's a shame a pretty woman like you is bound for a labor camp. Of course, I could set you free right now if you agreed to be Senora Monasterio.
I'd sooner do hard labor.
You will pay for that, senorita. Yes, dearly.
My poor little girl.
Let's not lose hope, Father. We'll get out of here.
Hear ye, Captain of Los Angeles!
In the presence of His Excellency, our venerable, honorable Governor Don Esteban Parasol. The defendants Don Alejandro de la Vega, his daughter Ines, and his son Diego are judged guilty of committing high treason, plotting against the crown, public disturbance, contempt, and rebellion, defamation, and assaulting an officer of His Majesty. Consequently, all the possessions of the Vega estate are hereby confiscated. Don Alejandro, Ines, and Diego de la Vega are hereby sentenced to life in jail with hard labor.
Your Excellency, we are innocent.
Silence! Traitors aren't allowed to speak.
Don Alejandro, I had faith in you. What a disgrace.
But Captain Monasterio...
What?
Oh, huh?
Do not not worry, Your Excellency. I will soon have captured the runaway Diego de la Vega. Thanks to me, these enemies of California will be put behind bars.
Oh, I'm hungry. Carlos?
So then, Ines dropped some papers on her way to the barracks. And then she ran away and fell flat on her face. Not once, but twice.
That doesn't sound like her at all.
Carlos? Hello? Oh, Diego! It's Don Diego! Catch him!
Sir! Yes, sir!
Ow! Surrender, Don Diego! You will only get hurt! Oh. Don Diego, come back here! Please, Don Diego, come back! Diego! Diego!
Oh no, my yummy sausages.
Sergeant, that will be 5 pesos.
Today's special.
If you hadn't let Don Diego get away, we wouldn't be pulling guard duty tonight, Corporal.
Me? I'm not the...
And to think, we could be sitting now at Carlos's, enjoying a delicious tortilla. He has a brand new recipe. Everyone says it tastes like... Whoa! Zorro!
Tastes like Zoro?
No, there! Zorro!
You're seeing Zoros everywhere, Sergeant.
Oh, I'm so hungry that it's making me hallucinate.
What? The documents accuse my family with patent falsehoods. Yes, but the fake Ines managed to convince everybody. Who is she really? Who is she working for? We have to force our enemies to reveal themselves. Let's swing into action and help the prisoners escape. Surely you know we're innocent. You can't stand by idly and let them ship my father and my sister off into exile.
You know we'd like to help you, Diego, but we have to think about our families. We'd put them in danger if we went against the governor and the captain.
Don Alejandro is my oldest friend, and I will never let him down.
Me neither.
Phew, I thought we'd wind up all alone.
Why don't we invite the governor and the good captain over for a small party? It will be much easier if there are fewer soldiers in the barracks.
What a good idea, my dear.
Doña Isabella, I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, it's not necessary. Now listen. You'll sneak in at night. Choose any bedroom at the inn in Los Angeles. You will stay hidden. Nobody must see you. I'll be on the plaza at dawn. When you see me open my red umbrella 3 times, you'll go out on the balcony and you will fire in the air above Governor Parasol. Now don't worry, dear. It's just a small blast of powder, and the soldiers won't set out looking for you. Instead, they'd be looking for Ines de la Vega. You must really hate the entire De La Vega clan, but I don't mind, just as long as I'm well paid. Otherwise, you will get lots of money, Rosa. You may have left Mexico City a pauper, but you'll go back as rich as a princess. Oh, not again. Oops, excuse me.
My dear friend, I just love receptions. In Monterey, we have the most wonderful ones.
Bernardo, it's strange that Doña Verdugo should want to help us. Be very careful. You never know.
Yeah.
Everybody listen up. Let the prisoners go.
Alert! Zorro!
Zoro!
Oh, Gonzalez. Don't bother, Corporal. It's just another hallucination. It's Zorro! I got Z'd!
We've all seen it's Zorro, Sergeant. Hey, you didn't Z me this time.
Later, Corporal. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I see him! Get him!
I give up. You soldiers are just too smart for me. I'll be back soon.
Catch him, Lancers!
Yes, sir!
This way!
Come on, hurry!
Good work, Bernardo. Lucky for us, Zoro dropped by, huh?
Luis, you're always there for me.
You would have done the same thing for me, Alejandro.
Hurry, we need to hide. Bernardo told me everything.
Thank you, Tina. But where is Diego?
Hiding, but he will find the guilty parties.
Huh? They're all gone.
And what about Zoro? Where's Zoro now?
Oh, so blasted barrel!
This garrison's a big joke.
We will track down the prisoners, Your Excellency.
Ouch!
With all this, I'm missing my breakfast. My hot chocolate's cold by now.
Huh?
Zoro! Arrest him!
I've just saved the governor, but no, don't thank me.
Look! It's Ines de la Vega! She's the one that fired the gun!
It's her! I saw it! She's the one who did it! Just a little bit higher!
Hey! Ah, impressive!
Over there! They're behind the inn!
Hurry! I see him!
Get that out of my way! Yes, sir!
Over there! Over there!
Capture Zoro!
Not Ines de la Vega, Captain?
Zoro! I want Zoro! What are you waiting for, Sergeant?
Well, it's not like I can fly, Captain.
Well then, learn how to!
Oh, no.
Adios, Captain! I think that you and this senorita will have lots to discuss. Adios!
So we've caught our criminal. This time you won't escape your jail cell, Senorita de la Vega.
Hold on. I am Ines de la Vega.
What's going on? I don't know.
This woman is an impostor. She's part of a larger plot to get my family accused of treason.
Diego!
It is true. It's not my sister who dropped the plans of that conspiracy in front of your barracks, Captain. It's her.
No! I'm Ines, and she's the criminal!
Oh, no! It's me!
Captain,
You must believe me!
I have had the honor of dancing with Ines de la Vega, and she is not at all clumsy. Arrest that girl!
Sir, yes, sir.
I've always known that you were innocent, Don Alejandro. Isn't that right, Captain?
That's her! She hired me to say and do all this!
Oh, how absurd! Whatever for? The De La Vegas are dear friends. Ines is like my little sister.
This accusation is unfounded, Your Excellency. Doña Isabella is kind and loyal, thoroughly honest.
That's enough! We'll investigate to find out all about your pathetic plot. For now, it's prison!
Ow! Zowie!
You showed such extraordinary courage, Your Excellency.
Nothing to it. Just my duty. I must leave you now. Yet with no alcalde to represent me, I do fear for Los Angeles. And you are my choice, Don Alejandro.
I'm overwhelmed, Don Esteban. But perhaps a better choice would be my friend Don Luis Verdugo, an honest ranchero whose sole desire is to serve Los Angeles.
Well, so be it then. Henceforth, you shall be alcalde of Los Angeles, Don Verdugo.
An honor, Your Excellency. Thank you, my friend.
Long live Don Luis! Hooray!
Hurrah for Don Luis! Hurrah for Los Angeles!
She's so smooth. And as usual, we can't prove a thing.
Just you wait. We will. One day.
Hurrah for Don Luis! Hurrah for Los Angeles!
Thank you. Forever!
Don Luis Verdugo! Hurrah for Don Luis!
A letter from the governor. It must be an invitation to a ball. What? Soldiers who can't even capture Zoro don't deserve to be in His Majesty's army. Any one of them might be Zoro. Him.
Terrible.
Him?
Dude, anybody?
That's why he probably wears that mask, Captain, so we can't recognize him.
Quiet, you idiot! He must have a distinguishing feature, this Zoro. But what?
One distinguishing feature of that Zoro is he's young.
Gonzalez, say that again.
I simply noticed Zoro looks young.
Exactly. He is young. Good work, Corporal. You have just given me an ingenious idea. And that's cause for a promotion.
Thank you, Captain.
It's just that there's lots of young men in California. How will we know which one's Zoro?
Shut up, Garcia, and listen for once. We simply arrest them all, one by one. Every young man in the region until Zoro stops appearing. That way, I'll know I've finally nabbed him.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. That was my fault.
Throw him in jail, now! Arrest him!
Halt!
Come now, Captain. Manuel accidentally bumped into you.
My dear De La Vega, Manuel is young enough to be Zoro. He'll be the first suspect on my list. Arrest him!
No, please, I have a family.
Oh. What is this rebellion? He's young too. Arrest him and toss him in prison.
Bernardo can't be Zorro. He's deaf and mute.
That makes two. The list grows longer.
Let's go, Tornado.
Bernardo, are you all right?
Ines.
Look. Oh, poor Bernardo. That cell must be terribly uncomfortable.
And Diego is snug in his warm bed, sound asleep. I tried to wake him, but couldn't rouse him.
I'm tired. Alert! Zoro is here!
Gotcha! Garcia, whatever you do, don't let him escape!
Yes, Captain.
Garcia, you dummy! Behind you! Zoro! Ah, excellent, Garcia! Keep on spinning like a top!
You like this?
Sergeant, I've never seen your secret pass. Perhaps we'll call it the whirlwind of Los Angeles? Watch this!
Catch him! Hurry! Gotta take that down! We got him! We got Zoro!
This time, his goose is cooked!
Oh, sorry, Corporal. Lost my balance.
Well, my dear, you seem to be very concerned for that outlaw.
Not at all. I'm afraid that awful Zorro might escape from you once more.
Goodbye, senor.
Zorro!
Captain, we might as well release these two suspects since neither one is, Zorro.
Oh, no, we won't, Corporal. We'll keep them locked up. They are part of my plan. Citizens of Los Angeles, all young men are suspected of being Zorro. Lancers, round them up.
Yes, sir. Huh? Halt! Pardon me, Captain, but I'm guessing that'd be half the men of Los Angeles. That's a lot of men, for sure.
I said arrest them. You too, my dear friend.
Let's be serious. I could never wriggle into Zorro's clothes, even with a girdle on.
I am not Zorro. That's plain absurd.
That may be, but he's in here among you. I can feel it.
What? You mean I'm locked up with that terrible Zorro? That bandit? That outlaw? Let me out of here!
Gonzalez, you're just the man I need. Take over for me.
Wait, I just stuffed all the mattresses with new straw.
Sorry, Corporal, but I am your sergeant. That was an order.
All finished, Sergeant. Not a single tater left.
What? My. Then we absolutely have to hurry and take all the prisoners out to the fields and gather more potatoes.
It's mainly because they're innocent. We must set them free. I need to find a way to get out of here. I have a good idea. For 2 days, nay, for 2 moons, no foods graced our forks or spoons. And this, upon the captain's orders, shall we never again leave these borders?
Stop it. It's horrible.
Every man must have food, broiled, boiled, or stewed. I'm dreaming of beef soup and cakes for my sweet friend. Sweet tooth! Please, stop him! You have to help us. My friends, no need to applaud. That was my morning poem. Soon you'll hear the midday, the afternoon, and the evening poems.
Whoa! Captain, Sir, we've nothing left to eat. And Don Diego's poetry is keeping the soldiers from enjoying a siesta. From doing chores.
Sergeant, only one thing interests me. My plan's off to a good start because Zoro hasn't appeared once since we tossed all those suspects into prison. Which is proof positive that that bandit is right here inside the garrison. You follow me, Sergeant?
Mm-hmm. Captain, you're a genius!
Oh, look! That one there. Huh? If this keeps up, I'll lose a week's salary.
You bumbling fools! Is this how you guard the prison? If Zoro isn't here, he must be here. How simple.
With all his obsessing over Zoro, our dear captain's gone bonkers.
You may be right, Sergeant.
Huh? Hands off, soldier. You'll get yours, and so will everyone else.
You said everyone. Does that include us military men?
Of course, Sergeant. We've even brought a double serving, specially for you.
Oh, much obliged, ladies.
Ines, lovely to see you. As always, you look splendid, even behind bars.
Hello, Antonio. You seem to need a good bath.
Once the captain lets us out of this place, I'll come visit you.
You haven't forgotten, Antonio. I'm still quite upset.
My goodness, Diego! They shouldn't make you sleep on the ground. Now don't worry, Zoro will come and fix all of this.
Zoro? It's his fault that we're locked up here.
Zoro is courageous and he'll fight for justice.
Forgive me for interrupting your endearing reunion, but Carmen Villalonga, you are under arrest.
Carmen? There must be an error.
I saw what she did the other evening. She helped Zoro get away. That's called treason. And arrest Ines de la Vega. She's obviously her accomplice.
That's absurd. You might as well arrest my horse while you're at it.
Right now.
Hey, no. What?
Out of my way. I've now assembled all the bait we need to attract Zoro.
I don't get any of this. Isn't Zoro already locked up in the garrison?
Do you want me to repeat that for you again? I will now release, one by one, our prisoners. If one of them is Zoro, he will rush back to save Ines de la Vega and Carmen Villalonga. You see what I mean?
How will we know which one is Zoro?
It's very simple. See, Corporal Gonzalez here gave me the idea with his Shuffle the Pebble game.
Oh! Captain, could we perhaps release Don Diego before anyone else? We're fed up with his poetry.
De la Vega? Not a chance in Hades, he's Zoro.
Empty bellies growl in the prison cells of Los Angeles, California, who, besides me, is craving pumpkin spice. Oh, wait, that's not right. Does anybody have a good rhyme with squash?
That does it! We will set him free first.
Phew. Thank you, Captain.
Don Pedro, you were cleared in the investigation. You can go home now. Not like Carmen Villalonga or Ines de la Vega. Those traitors. They are riding, as I speak, on their way to Monterey, taking the Camino Real. They will certainly get banished by the governor. Go now, you're free. There you go. If Zoro shows up on the Camino Real, then the real Zoro can be none other than Don Pedro. My dear De La Vega, our investigation has cleared you, and you're free to go home to...
And my sister Ines and Carmen?
Alas, I cannot do anything for them. They're on their way now to Monterey via the beach road. The governor will certainly banish them.
This error is tragic. I shall protest vehemently to the governor.
Sergeant, will you accompany Don Diego home, please? By force, if need be.
Sir, yes, sir. Don Diego, I'm very sorry for Carmen and your sister Ines. You know who's to blame. Gonzalez.
Really, Sergeant?
Worst thing is, he'll get a fat promotion.
Oh, no.
I swear, it was him. And it was that bootlicker who gave the captain the idea to set you free so he could see if you're Zorro.
Interesting.
The captain told you the lovely senoritas and took the beach road. That way, if you're Zorro, you'd rescue them, and the captain would have proof that Zorro is you. The captain did the same thing with Don Pedro, but told him that they took the Camino Real. My gracious, don't you worry though, Don Diego. We all know you're not Zorro.
Sergeant, I can't possibly prevent Gonzalez from cozying up to the captain. But I can offer you a hearty meal back at the hacienda.
Yeah! Yahoo!
Tornado!
Bernardo.
Stay hidden, men. If that devilish Zorro comes, or rather Don Pedro, we'll flail his hide.
What are you doing? You waiting for someone?
Yep, waiting for Zoro. We're gonna trick him into... Huh? Alert! Zoro! What?
Look out! Zorro!
We got Zorro!
Surround him! This time he won't get away. Don Pedro, we got you.
Catch him!
Missed! And watch this! Shoo! Shoo! Beautiful day for a stroll, gentlemen. Los Angeles is just a 2-hour walk.
I see. You've arrested us, and it's all just one big trap for Zorro.
You ought to thank me. I'm willing to overlook your suspicious behavior. Once that outlaw has been identified, you will be allowed to return home. Calm down, you two. It's highly unlikely Zorro will show his face here. We set a trap for Don Diego, and as everyone knows, he'd be one puny avenger. But I preferred to enjoy the company of you lovely senoritas. I couldn't leave you all alone on this beach in the dark of the night.
Zorro! My apologies, Captain. I'm a tad late.
It can't be him. Troops! Go get him! Zorro!
Help! Stop!
Zorro!
Quite a catch we have here. No small fry.
On guard! You can take off the mask. I know who you are, Zorro. You're Don Diego de la Vega.
Don Diego? Are you very sure? That's for having arrested these two senoritas. Both charming and both innocent.
I got seed.
Captain Monasterio promised to let us go, Senor Zoro. Please don't get in worse trouble by hurting him.
Yeah! It was a pleasure to rescue you, ladies. Yeah! Adios! Yeah!
What a show-off that Zoro is.
You can run away, Zoro, but I've unmasked you. I have won!
Let's go, Tornado.
Don Diego, are you up? You ready to join me downstairs for breakfast?
Buen dia, Sergeant. I slept like a baby. Go on down to the kitchen. I'll join you there. Phew.
Doña Maria, your raisin bread...
Huh? Captain Monasterio! Ines, Carmen, you're both free! How wonderful!
Don Diego, last night you were on the beach, and you were the only one who knew we would be there. That means that Zoro is you, pathetic little outlaw.
Huh? I was where? What beach?
Arrest him.
No!
Wait, hold on. Hey.
Stop this, Captain.
Diego!
Citizens of Los Angeles, you can now sleep easy. That dastardly Zoro won't cause any more trouble. Here he is.
Captain, I'm pleased to say your plan worked. Zoro galloped out onto the Camino Real. Zoro stands before you, Don Pedro.
It's not me! I'm innocent!
Wait, how could that... Oh! It doesn't matter. Zoro has to be one of these two individuals I released. He's either Don Pedro or Don Diego.
Huh?
Where are the prisoners?
Well, see, they all took off pretty early last night.
But if all our suspects went free last night, that means that any one of them could be Zoro. No!
No big deal, Captain. We can simply arrest them all again.
Gonzalez, this whole idea was yours, you fool. Prepare to scrape horseshoes for the next month. Get out of my sight!
Captain, I've thought matters over and have reached a decision. This can't go on. Arrest me! Huh? I can't bear this. Throw me in prison. You will then see I'm truly innocent when the real Zoro shows up. Bring me my poetry books.
Get out! This garrison is not a hotel!
Oh. Gentlemen, let me back in! Please!
I'm proud of you, my dear. You now know as much as I do.
You know how I love learning the magic of our ancestors, Grandmother.
All right. And you, too.
What is going on here, sir?
Captain Monasterio ordered us to round up all the men here. That one might be a bit too old, huh?
Now, you listen to me. The Chumash people are not your slaves. Don't try wriggling out of your duties, big man.
Go! It burns! Fire! This isn't funny.
All fall in!
Hold on there.
You'd better run on home now, Senorita de la Vega.
Run on home? This 2 is my home, Corporal.
You will not get away with this!
They're here!
The governor's here!
Governor's here!
At last. What?
Don Diego, my dear friend. What a pleasure to see you again.
Ah, Don Parasol.
Hey, Your Excellency!
Don Diego, how do you manage such refinement and elegance in this rough outback?
Well, Your Excellence, I had it shipped here from Sevilla. It's embroidered with gold thread.
Get him away! He's chanting something evil!
Go away! You don't need to be here. Follow me, please, Your Excellency. You'll be safe inside the garrison. I've got a surprise that will please you. We shall be bringing in a great deal more money to the royal treasury. Lots of money.
Well, this is good news! All those balls, ceremonies, protocol, they're all so terribly costly.
Yep, they'll fall for that.
This silver mine will bring us great wealth, a fortune, especially since labor costs are 0 by forcing the Chumash to do the work.
Captain, sir, you have a visitor.
Huh? Didn't I say we were not to be disturbed?
How considerate! Don Diego has sent me the address of his tailor in Seville.
Ah, enough about buttons and threads. This deaf and dumb boy can't understand a word we're saying. He'd certainly be incapable of telling Zoro that an entire army awaits him if he dares approach that mine ever again. This time, not even Zoro can stop us.
No, Bernardo. Zoro can't block the silver mine like he did last time. We lack the firepower.
Diego! Diego, it's awful. They've rounded up all the men in the village.
What?
No, Zoro has to do something, and fast.
Yeah, and then even more soldiers will be back. We need to come up with an idea that, once and for all, keeps them far away from the mountain.
What if a landslide happened? Maybe we should just run Monasterio off right now.
Diego? Ines? What's wrong?
Oh, Maria, it's that new perfume Ines has. It's giving me a splitting migraine.
Poor child.
Diego needs a tonic. I'm pretty sure that a dose of your concoction made from condor bile will get him back on his feet.
Good idea. I just received a fresh new batch of it.
You realize, though, that Diego hasn't seen just how urgent this is. You know that this is just like him. He doesn't even seem to have noticed... Yes. At least you agree with me, Tornado. All right. You and I are going to get to work. Come on, Diego.
Now, it's for your own good.
Wow, you know, that really works. I feel so much better. Come on, Bernardo. Ines? Huh? Ines? Ines! My Zoro outfit. Would she have dared to... She did! She really did! Yeah. Hey, look, Bernardo.
Got you! Get him! Get him! Zoro! Got you now, Zoro!
Huh?
We got him! We got him! We got Zorro!
At last, Zoro is ours. Capture him.
Yes, sir! My oh my, Ines. This time you've really outdone yourself.
You don't think I'm going to go easy on you, do you, Captain?
Hey!
All right. So she's handling this fairly well.
Did you lose something, Sergeant? Your dignity, perhaps?
Oh, Bernardo. She's not nearly as funny as I am.
Oh, did you get tricked by mean Ramirez?
What a shame. I really liked that whip. Aha!
I'm right behind you, Ramirez!
Huh? Out of the way, you bumbling halfwit!
What incompetent fools! I'll just have to capture Zoro myself. Prepare to meet your maker. Garcia! Gonzalez!
Sir, yes, sir! Sir! I'm right here. I'm here, Captain.
Help! Help me! Help!
Sergeant!
I can't swim! Help the sergeant before he brings shame to the entire army.
Wow. I never thought I'd have to rescue Zoro.
My poor dear Ines. Why is your hair wet?
I was down by the river, and my horse must have been in a foul mood. It threw me into the water. Bad luck, I guess.
Luckily, your dress dried quickly. How come your hair didn't?
Come, I'll dry your hair. You don't want to catch cold.
Oh, I'd wager our dear little Ines could fight off a cold. She's fought off far worse than that.
I don't like it when you ride out alone like that. You could easily get into trouble.
That's right. Caution has never been one of my sister's strong points. Maybe she was thinking Zoro would come and rescue her.
Fine. I admit that playing Zoro wasn't the best idea I ever had. If only we could magically make those buzzards disappear.
Brilliant. What a good idea. Zoro now enters the stage.
Care to explain to me how Zoro's going to chase Monasterio and his men away with an umbrella?
Ines.
Let's go, Tornado.
If this operation is a success, I'll make sure you get promoted to Lieutenant Colonel in Monterey, Captain.
It will turn out fine, and Zoro can't prevent it either. All right, pick up the pace.
Come on! Hurry it up!
Move it!
Put your back into it. Move it.
The Chumash always have some excuse to avoid work. Anyone seen straggling will get double duty.
Oh, this is really hard.
Move it! Hurry it up!
Mountains the Chumash cherish never forgive those who exploit them, Captain. If you keep mining for silver here, you'll unleash their wrath and be cursed. You'll forever regret the malediction.
Malediction?
Zoro! Arrest him, men! Put him in chains!
You can give it your best try.
Follow the sergeant!
Catch him! Catch him!
Huh? What? Oh, how dare they?
That Zorro will be the death of me, making me race up and down mountains like a goat.
Huh. Might be time to consider retirement, huh, Sergeant?
Huh?
Take all the time you need.
Hurry up, will you? Attack!
Finally, a little action.
Surround him! Now we've got him! Ha-ha! Fine fix you're in now. Captain will be promoting me to sergeant for capturing you.
Ah, you see? You really can do it. I have a feeling you might have to wait a while for that promotion, Corporal. Adios, senores!
Huh?
Oh, my Sergeant. Are you giving up? Oh, what would your superior say?
Not giving up. I'm just checking whether I'd been followed.
Come here. I promise that it won't hurt. Yeah, very much.
Oh, mortally wounded. I'm dying. Gonzalez, avenge me. I've been Z'd.
We've got him cornered now!
Tornado, ready?
What's that? Look! The cape! It's Zoro's!
Oh no, it's Zorro.
Ha! What a chicken! Jumping because he was too afraid to take me on.
Zorro, so young. It just doesn't seem right.
Good old Garcia.
And then Zoro had no choice. He jumped over the edge and splattered below. Splat!
I'm sorry that I didn't get to enjoy watching that. Now, go fetch his body. Get the Chumash immediately.
Yes,
Back
sir.
to work. Reopen that silver mine
Yes, sir.
now.
But the malediction!
The savage's curse. Zoro said we'd be cursed and regret having ever opened that mine.
Now, Your Excellency, you don't actually believe that silly curse is for real.
Look!
The ghost of Zoro! Yes, back from the netherworld. I hear you lads actually missed me.
What's happening? No such thing as ghosts. Lancers, follow me.
Yoo-hoo! Where are you?
There, Zoro, the ghost.
I'm protecting the governor.
Sergeant? Where did he go?
Right behind you, Corporal Gonzalez. Another Z.
Zoro! On guard, you big ham!
So, Captain, a little more effort. Aha!
You can't fool me with your smoke and mirrors.
Don't speak too soon. Whoop, whoop, left, right, left, right. Hop, hop. And now...
Prepare for the netherworld.
No! Please, make me invisible to them. Madre mia!
Curses on the men who opened the veins of this mountain. The hour has come for their malediction. They shall be plunged in eternal darkness.
Oh, please! Get me out of here, Captain! Captain! Help! Stop this wild animal! Just you wait to see, what a cactus dinner tastes like, you fool! Oh, mark my words! You'll never be promoted out of this land of savages!
What a shame that the whole garrison's already gone. Our show had barely got started.
Lovely bit of work I did, huh?
Yeah, not bad. But I must say that if I hadn't been there to rescue you and to help the Chumash...
Oh, great Zoro!